Hi there, I'm Nic, and really welcome that you've landed here at Clarity Kent, whether you've popped in just a quick Google search or you found me through a counselling directory or maybe the BACP. I imagine at the moment, given that you're here, that you might be feeling a bit helpless and a bit stuck, or maybe trying to make sense of your emotions and maybe unable to move forward with your life, and that's absolutely fine. Or maybe due to circumstances or a situation that you find yourself in at the moment, be that in the present or the past, maybe life isn't quite where you want it to be right now. And maybe events in the past and in the present are affecting you emotionally. Or maybe you're fearful about what might happen in the future. So chatting to me in a confidential, impartial and non-judgemental setting will really help you to take an honest perspective of what's going on for you, discover any underlying issues, and really help bring about perspective, emotional balance, and an element of control and responsibility for your life. And I wonder how that sounds to you right now. And sometimes it takes a great leap of faith to come to counselling, because it can feel scary, it can feel nerve-wracking. But it's really a great, insightful step that shows that you're self-aware and really needing to reach out for support. So you may be dealing with, a recent bereavement, maybe having relationship difficulties, maybe suffering from depression or low self-esteem or anxiety, or maybe you can't just pinpoint what's going on for you at the moment that's leaving you feeling really kind of helpless and stuck, or maybe a bit paralysed. And that's absolutely okay. It's all right not to have all the answers or to find it to make difficult, the sense of your emotions that you're experiencing. Really having a trusting and safe environment with me may be the right place for you to share, to talk through and explore what's going on for you at the moment. And that's where I can really come in and support you. With counselling, it helps you to take an honest look at your thoughts, feelings and behaviours, really learn a bit more about yourself and take control and responsibility for bringing about lasting positive change. So a bit about me, what's my backstory? So I won't baffle you with qualifications or letters after my name. I'm what you would call an integrative counsellor, which just means in a nutshell that I apply sort of different theories to my work. But that's not something you need to worry about or figure out. We'll work with what feels really right for you. I am a member of the BACP and also the National Counselling Society, so I abide by their sort of ethics and their professional standards as a counsellor. And I do support people from different backgrounds to overcome a real broad range of personal and emotional issues through counselling. You'll notice if you have a look at my website that there are some areas that I do focus on, but that's not exhaustive, around relationships, grief and loss, self-esteem and confidence, just to name a few. So check out my website to see how I can support you. But I also have lots of experience working with children and teenagers too, through Place to Be and Vegans as a play therapist, so quite a breadth of experience, which has been incredibly rewarding. So we all have a past. So I spent 23 years in corporate life, in corporate positions for real large organisations, in training, learning and development and recruitment. So I've worked with everything from 16 and 17-year-olds right through to people in very senior leadership positions. Sometimes mentoring, sometimes coaching, sometimes counselling as well. And then I decided to make a shift as a second career, so to speak, to become a counsellor. Quite a transition, but so right for me and very rewarding. And I've also experienced counselling myself following the loss of a parent when I was in my very early teens. So I've seen the benefits with my own eyes. So thank you for tuning in and listening as you've reached Clarity Kent. I hope that really helps you to see me and understand how I can potentially support you. So I do hope that you will drop me a line on my contact page and set up a session for counselling if the timing feels right for you. Speak to you soon.